Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, celebrating over 27 years online. Same domain name, basically the same concept, same program. It's been great. Today is the 11th of March, so we're heading into spring. And as you know, spring is a great time. All year is great. Last year was phenomenal the whole time. But springtime is great. People are kind of getting more excited. And of course, as we all know, soon we're going to be back to a lot more normal than we've been accustomed to for the last few years, which is also great news. People be in better spirits and everything. My background, for those of you who have joined us or are watching the recording, my background is military. I got into the Canadian military right out of high school. I went to military college because they offered a free degree, and I didn't have any money. I didn't come from from wealth, and I didn't want to borrow any money because I didn't really have a way to pay it back. So I went to military college. It was great. They give you a degree. I got mine in math and physics. And I owed time in the military, just like with Annapolis or West Point. They don't just give you a free ride. You're serving in the military. But I might also add, when I was going to military college, they paid me. I was a cadet, an officer cadet, so I actually made money going to school, which really is cool. So I got out. Got out of university, became a pilot, and my last tour, amongst others, was as a jet instructor pilot. I really liked it. I liked teaching. It was fun, and got out after 10 years. I retired early, and because they offered a package, and I was going to really go fly for the airlines. Why not? I had all the, I just walk in resume, just walk in and fly for the airlines, which would have been cool. But then the internet and technology and everything just seemed cool. I had a year off of pay, which was part of the package. And guess what happened? Worldprofit. So here we are, teaching all of you what we know about doing business online. We learned the hard way. Believe me, we started just like you're starting now. We got a domain name. We sent out ads to news groups. Back then there was really nowhere to send an ad. There was no concept of that. So we went to news groups and we offered free things if they came and visited our site. Then people came and asked about hosting and referral fees, and we became, at the time, we were amongst a few affiliate programs, but they're all gone. So I think we're tied for the first affiliate program in existence on the internet. Back then, the internet was also a rumor. Most people they weren't quite sure about it. But what we learned is what I'm trying to teach people here, and that starts with the important steps, which are lesson number 3. I had a couple of people this week, they didn't ask for their bonuses. They just asked questions, and I thought, it's strange because it says they're on lesson 3. They must have just not read the lesson. So make sure that you read the lesson because it tells you how to get your bonuses. I, of course, just sent them the letter to get their bonuses because I thought, well, I'm not going to sit there and force them to read the page. I just sent them their bonuses. And we're going to show you how to get those bonuses. Just in case, people are wondering, how do I get my diamond rotator stuff and all this stuff all set up? So to get the training started though, even before you request your bonuses, because you need to know how to use the bonuses, you need to click on the training link. And that's a start, that's just the start button really. It's right here on the left-hand menu. It just says start here. Or you can click on training and say start training here. And what that does, it just takes you to the training videos. And the first step slides are both here. And these are the 2 that you want to make sure you watch. Don't give them 20 minutes. Don't sit here and say, well, this will take 20 minutes. I want you to take some notes. I want you to pause the video and make sure you go through setting up your profile and things like that. Get familiar with the areas of the member area because that's important too. Once you're done that, this is sort of your setup. Then down here, we're going to get your promoting. Okay? And promotion is the most important thing that you can learn, because that's how you got here. Do you know what I'm saying? You're here because of promotion from your sponsor. So you have to say to yourself, well, so my sponsor gets a commission for me upgrading. Yes. And my sponsor promoted. Yes. So my sponsor followed what you're saying. Yes. Conclusion, this program works. Okay? It's not complicated at all, believe me, as long as you follow these videos to get you started. Okay? That's the important thing. Contact support, get your bonuses. We'll send you a form. You fill out the form and you're on the way. Use gmail.com for communicating. I could go through probably 100 stories over the last 15 years of people not getting email, having a fit, jumping up and down. The easy solution, use Gmail for Worldprofit. Use it for your safe lists, promotions, everything. Okay, you'll save a lot of time and trouble. And again, you know, the proof is you're here because your sponsor did the training. Okay? So let's talk about promoting. I mean, that's what you learn on lesson number 3, and the videos are how to promote, where to promote, and what to promote. The when to promote, whenever you can. People always, oh, should I promote at night? You know, when, well, it's a global, people come from all over the world and are part of our silver or platinum membership. So promote when you can. If you ask me when, you just wasted a few keystrokes on your typing, because that's the time when you're sitting there typing. Okay? So try to understand that the result of your promotion is going to bring in associates, but you don't need to do anything. You don't need to contact them. You don't need to email them. You don't need an autoresponder system. We are the autoresponder. Why? Because every associate that comes in gets a welcome package. And they're introduced to Worldprofit through the Live Business Center and the monitors. The monitors are members. They're not paid special people, salespeople, or anything. They're members that have volunteered their time to help your associates find their way around. They're greeters. They're just greeting people and giving them direction. And believe me, they have all the tools in the world to close sales for you while you're busy doing what? Promoting. Okay, very important. Promotion can be sped up with some of the great tools under Cool Tools. Okay, and again, that's on your top menu. Jipit Auto Text, any password organizer, and of course, Postbox email management. We have Link Manager and Link Magic. They're fantastic tools. They're all available in your member area. And if you're confused and you're like, well, where? Just type in here, right in the search area. There's one on the right if you're using the other menu, and it'll help you out. Okay, it'll direct you right to it. So Nabila says, can you have some suggested letter of introduction for our own list? Yeah, absolutely. Go to the company that you're using the autoresponder for, okay, and ask them for the letters for your autorespond system. They should be able to help you. If it's Worldprofit, you don't need one. You don't need to have an autoresponder sequence for Worldprofit. The autoresponder was designed for other programs. Okay? If you have a lot of dealers, like a lot of people that have signed up in the silver or platinum under you, and you want to give them your own training, your own angle on, what you do, then create an autoresponder for that. But if you're creating one for associates, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're pointing them to another program. Okay, because you can tie your autoresponder in to the landing pages. Okay, so you'd want to watch last week's workshop, okay, under training about that. But if you bring an associate in and they get on your autoresponder, it's best to have your autoresponder cover an affiliate program you're in. or an ebook that you've written, or something that you're selling. Okay? Then they would sign up for your autoresponder and go there. Okay? Hopefully that helps you with that. Okay? Let's talk about today's topics. We've got a few. I wanted to talk to you about the Worldprofit AD Stream Autoposter. It's an auto-poster because it posts automatically. In other words, it sends postings to the ad stream. Now the ad stream is in a lot of different places. Okay, so I'm going to just use my little whiteboard here to help you out. I've got my new whiteboard now, and I like it. It's pretty neat. So as you know, when you come into the member area, you will see an ad stream. Okay, and it's down here on the left. And for associates, it's on the right, and it constantly refreshes. Okay, so down here you can see all the different ads that are posted, constantly posting ads. Okay, and for associates, they see it in a number of places in the member area, and it's constantly refreshing, staying up to date. We also have it posted on a number of our websites, and you can find out all about it right here under advertising, ad stream, and you'll see it if you're using the other menu on the top menu. The neat thing though to understand is that we've got it's almost everywhere that you can think. It's in our safe lists, exchanges, and more. So as an example of that, if I was to go into here, for example, if I clicked on instant traffic generation and somebody is clicking to earn credits, you will notice that it comes up over here, the ad stream, and when people want to register, they can, and they become an associate. Okay, so it's everywhere. It's on all the credit links. It's in the member area, so if they go here to the member area, it will come up here. This includes all of our safe lists, all of our exchanges. So you could just imagine this thing is getting a lot of views. Okay, so your ad is going to be out there nicely. Okay, so the next thing to realize is you can see the live stats. These are stats from people who have purchased this many ad posting credits, and you can see how they go down slowly. But you can see there is an enormous amount of ad views for somebody, for example, that signed up on the 3rd of March. And based on this, you can see their ad will probably run for about a month. Okay, and you can, again, you can promote it on your own website and generate leads, because what will happen is when people come to this widget, it looks just like the one that I was showing you here. They will register, but when they click that, it goes and signs up under you on the Worldprofit Associates area here. And you can see I've highlighted all of the things they get. They get to post to the ad stream, unlimited ads, of course, and go from there. They can also post classified ads, everything. So you can see how these, we've been building our member area for over a quarter of a century now, and we do have a lot of traffic, and we're trying to maximize the space on the computer. And the space on the computer has grown, right? Monitors are bigger now. Laptops are bigger. Even mobile devices, people are having the flip ones and things like that. But mostly our traffic is desktop traffic, and there's more room on the page to get these things out there. So the ad stream is a big hit. It's working great. I'm very, very happy about it. And you can find out all about it. Okay, so your ad's going to run. You can receive an email. Here in the ad manager, you can see, you can put stuff like this, and shows you how many views you've had of your ad, that kind of a thing. Okay, you can pause your ad. You can change it anytime you want. You can change you can change the URL. No limits to that. You just have to wait for approval of your change. That's all, because we like to approve all ads that are put into the network. Okay, so it's fantastic. Many, many views, very successful. We also have the affiliate link blaster, which goes out in every posting of our safe list and exchanges. And I don't need to tell you about the others. They're just really, really good. and they're great for the season. Okay, they last a long time. Here's a biggie. How do you get your bonuses when you sign up for the silver or platinum? Number one is you're going to get an email after you request the bonuses. Okay, so the first thing that happens is you get an email, and it's going to send you a link to this area here. And it's going to be automatic. You're going to click on it, and it's going to take you to the Extreme Traffic Package. And you're going to see right here it says enter your details. Well, the reason that I like people to go through the training videos is so they understand this stuff first, that this isn't a shock to you, like, whoa, you know, all these sites. This can be easily joined and handled, and you can get into all of these different sites by using the multi-commission system. Okay, and the multi-commission system is fantastic because it lets you get all signed up and set for your traffic injections, everything. Okay, so remember, multi-commission system. And you'll see it right here, and you can get signed up instantly into all of the ones that you haven't. And if you're already in Traffic Center, you just activate your account. You click on this and it will activate. You'll just put in your email, it'll send you a confirmation, and you're activated. Okay, it works great, and it's very, very easy to do. Okay, get yourself a pad and paper, probably take notes as you're going along, just for things like the username, because you actually create your own username. Okay, and yes, Kevin, there's clicks from the ad stream all the time. It's one of the most popular places because associates come in and you're thinking, well, all they're doing is they're just entering their own ads. Well, they're also looking at the ads too. The ads catch their eye, right? And they go, oh, well, that's an interesting one. So it's just the way marketing and promotion happens. So this gets you settled with your bonuses. Okay, so you go from, you know, the multi-commission system, and then you're on your Extreme Traffic Package, and you take your time and you fill these out. All you have to do is put your usernames in here. There's 2 numbers, Quantum Safe List ID and SEO Optimizer Pro ID. Those are the only 2. And the sign up links are right there if you need them. Okay, so you can go through the process, either sign up with these buttons, or you can sign up with the multi-commission system. The next thing that you may have received for upgrading are Diamond Rotator. Well, all we have to do is pick the ones, you know, hopefully you've printed out that, you know, the welcome letter. Diamond Rotator, all you need to do for any of these is click on them and click on the Ad Manager. It will tell you what you have. That's it. And if you have links and you're saying to yourself, well, what do I put in here? Save it. If you don't know what to put in here, save it. There's no timer on it. The timer starts when you enter your ad. Okay? You can put in affiliate links for your other programs. Okay? And that's what I want you to do. I want you to make money in other programs. That's the whole purpose of what we're teaching. Okay? The other sites, you've got your Diamond Rotator, you've got your Ruby Solo Blaster. This is for sending out solo ads. Again, you don't need to use these on day one. You can go to your Solo Ad Manager. It will tell you how many credits you have, how many you've used. Send these out anytime you want. There's no limit. Okay? Same thing with the Traffic Blaster right here. Go to the Ad Manager. You can enter your ads. You can change them anytime you want in this case. Okay? So the Solo Ad Manager is right here under Ruby Solo. And you can go to the Solo Ad Manager right there. Okay? It's true. It's set it and forget it advertising. Once you set your solo ad up, it will go out to all of these sites in time. It just takes maybe a couple of hours. It might take a day for one of them, but they go out and you can see your own stats. If you put yourself in my position. Okay, as a programmer, I'm trying to maximize this real estate because the internet is real estate. And we're sort of at the limit of how much real estate we have online through the 18 safe lists and exchanges and all of our other sites and the hosting. So what we try to do is we try to maximize the advertising ability of all of these sites, which is a good idea. It works. And for the customers that we have, the silver and platinum members, we have, in many cases, widgets that they can use and put on their site. And those widgets say, hey, get a free classified ad. And when they go to post, it says, oh, you have to sign up. And guess where they sign up? They sign up under you because you're their sponsor. Okay, so it's all about advertising. It's all about promotion. And we maximize the space on all of our sites for your affiliate programs for now or in the future. So if you're not in anything and you're just in Worldprofit, hang tight. We're teaching you a skill, marketing and promotion, that applies to anything you might sign up for in the future. Okay. We are looking for new monitors. Okay, what monitor, what is a monitor? What do they do? What does the program entail? Well, number one, a monitor is somebody that is in the live business center and they come up on camera and they're trained by Linda Elze or Brian Armstrong. They are monitor supervisors. Okay, and you can get in touch with them anytime you want. Right here on the left menu under monitor area, just click on monitor program details. Okay, and you can communicate with them by phone or by Skype. Okay, and they're both available. You know, of course, they have things they do besides just sitting there waiting for you to phone them, but they will help you and they'll talk to you about the program. Linda and Brian are long-term members and they know the program, they know the system, and they know how things work. Okay, so why would you want to become a monitor? Well, let's look at reason number one. Once you're trained and you give a few hours to learn, you know, the workings, if somebody purchases a silver or platinum while you're on duty, you get $5 added to your commission. $10 if they purchase a 1-year membership. Okay, and that's just added to your commission for that month. That's another good reason too, for sure. Bobby Joe is you really believe in Worldprofit and you think it's a great company and you want to represent it. You get all the associates that log in that don't have a sponsor. Okay, and we have thousands of them. And they come in constantly. You can ask any monitor. They just happen. You know, suddenly you have an associate. Okay, because what our system does is it says, okay, we get people who don't continue the silver membership. You know, they moved on. They're doing something different. And all of the associates they've brought in need a sponsor. So we assign them as Worldprofit as their sponsor. So when they log in, it switches to the monitor that's on duty automatically because the system says, oh, this person doesn't have a sponsor. You know, because Worldprofit doesn't count as a sponsor. The ID is 0, it flips them over. If we've missed any, it also checks and says, is this sponsor still there? And if they're not, they flip over too. Okay? So, for a sale, while you're on duty, you get 20 associates placed under you. Now, these are associates that have the 0, but haven't logged in. It could be, maybe they'll log in next week. I mean, they don't all log in all the time. So you're going to get 20 at random. Okay, and we have thousands of associates that don't have sponsors. And then they just decide to log in one day. Well, you get 20 of them and they're under you. They're automatically assigned to you as their sponsor. You also get 20 exclusive lead credits. Okay, and those are put into your prospect manager area, and you download those into your prospect manager as you wish. They're credits. In other words, we don't just shove 20 people in your prospect manager. Okay, you get credits so that you can download these exclusive leads. So and getting back, you're earning while helping others, you're learning about things, and you get special rates on renewals that are reserved for monitors. We've had the monitor program, I believe, since about 2003, 2002. So it's been about almost 20 years. Very successful. Okay, are there any questions about anything? Have I missed anybody? I see we have a very full house, so if you have a question, this is the time to ask me anything. You know, if your sponsors never, you know, or if your sponsor doesn't answer your calls or isn't available, which is fine, I'm your sponsor through tech support. So you can put your question in tech support, and I'll do the best I can to help you. That's my job. We do support at Worldprofit constantly. That's what we do. We support people. And we are open 7 days a week because we work from home. Right? I don't have a job. I haven't actually had a job for 27 and a half years. This is what we do right here. And I'm happy to say for the last decade, we've been working from home. So let's talk about Platinum. What does Platinum do? Well, Platinum means that you're very serious and that you want to have a long-term commitment, so you can renew or upgrade your account for a full year anytime. Platinum gives you 40% commissions as opposed to 20. There's 100 fresh exclusive leads every month using the traffic injection system. So you go in and you give yourself a traffic injection every month. You can put it in your reminder system if you want. You get the graphic studio, which is second to none. This thing is probably one of our most powerful graphics programs because it runs in your browser. Okay? You get the autoresponder for your other programs. And this is a turnkey autoresponder. It's so easy to use compared to these other ones that are overblown. All you're doing with this autoresponder is simple. You're giving it a name, you're giving it some details, you set up the sequence for your other program, and then the landing page builder, you just click a button and you've got a landing page for it. In other words, here's where people go to sign up for it. Okay, so you customize it completely. Luther says he had, tell me, an associate told him the monitors are able to talk to them instead of use the chat. I told him I had not seen that. Yeah, I'm not sure how they did that, but that's pretty cool, if they can. Okay. So you also get the ClickBank Superstore, Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker. Okay, and then you've got 18 mega traffic injections every month. Okay? Oh, so you're asking, oh yeah, that would be a nightmare. Could you imagine having all these people talk to you? Oh yeah, that would be quite a crazy system. The best part about the Live Business Center is just that. The monitor is in charge of and controlling people chatting. There's also an area for monitors that I'll update you on right now for monitors is when you go into the as a monitor, and we have this turned on, there's also some quick links that you can use here. These are member area links. Okay, and people are able to click on them, the monitors, and the monitors can say, listen, say an associate says, where's my free advertising? I mean, you're not going to send them this one because it won't work for an associate, but these ones, I call them associate link, you know, if they want to, you know, if you just quickly, you have somebody that says, listen, I want to buy a silver right now. Well, you can send them to a 1-year order form, or you can send them to the main order form. Okay, I'll also add the one for the platinum order. Okay, So I just don't want too many sounds on my recording here, so I turn it off. Okay? If you sign up as a junior monitor, you can also use the practice area. We have a practice room right here that you can do anything. It's the same as the other one. It teaches you about what all the colors are. And anyone can come in here and you can just play with it, just test different things out. Okay? You can come up on your camera, say that you have a problem with your camera, you're not sure how it works. You know, you don't want to come in live and, you know, try to fix things. Just go in here and it'll bring your camera up. Okay? We've got you covered. Are there any questions about that? The important thing I think to remember is that we've designed Worldprofit to support any and all programs that you're in. Okay? And the vid simply means that they're in the silver video, they're watching it. That's it. It's like they've gone to another room. And they have the ability to chat to you because of that. So let's look at what it looks like. For example, I'll log in as an associate, okay? And say I'm an associate right now and I'm in, you know, I've got the Live Business Center on. And so I go to the silver presentation video and I'm watching it. I have an ability to chat while I'm watching the video. Say I'm watching the video and I have a question. Do you see how it says George Kosch vid? When I come back to home here, and let's assume the Live Business Center is up, it will say V. And the V means I watched the video, or at least I went there. Okay? And the red dot means they're not there. They've left the building. And again, you just have to go to the practice room. And I urge you to write these things down. You should write those down on paper or a sticky note and put it on your computer, right? I have so many stickies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 sticky notes. And I've been doing this for a quarter of a century. You should have about 40 sticky notes. Okay? So when you put this up on your computer, you won't forget. And that's why I've got that one right there. Okay? So sticky notes are important, and also writing things down. I'm sure we all remember that from school. Teachers were right. Remember when the teacher said, you should write that down, and you said, yeah, right, okay, I'll write it down, and then you failed. That's why you failed. You didn't write it down. So exactly, Kevin, notepad, things like that. And true, Luther, but you have to remember too that sometimes people watch the video and they might forget something. Most of them forget the cost. They say, well, what's it cost? I always say to them, click on the order form. That's how much it costs. Do you want the 1 year? Do you want the silver? Do you want the platinum? It's right on the top menu. Okay? I'm a delegator. When somebody asks me a question, I always want them to move. In other words, I don't answer their question directly. I always send them to the answer. Somebody says, how much is it? I don't just say, well, it's $99.95, or if you've got the diamond rotator, it's, you know, I don't have time for that. I don't have time at all to do that. I'm busy. So I say to them, click on the order form. It's all there. It's the same thing when people ask me questions about the silver program. I go, I'm busy. Here's the link to the silver presentation video. And then they go and they watch it. If they can't do that, well, then they're not going to make a very good customer, right? Could you imagine that? I'm not going to go watch a video, and if you don't just answer my questions, and you say to yourself, and you want to do business? You actually want to do business online and make money? Well, I'm sorry, but you don't qualify. And it's harsh, but I've been through, well, over 60,000 people have signed up for the silver program. 60,000. I know what I'm saying. I know the ones that are going to make it. They're the ones that say, okay, I'll go watch the video. So as a monitor, remember that. Delegate. Move them. You want to know the answer to that question? We have the answer. It's right over there on that page. Read it. If they come to me and they've read the question and they've watched the video and they honestly say, listen, I watched the video and what was it, monthly? Of course you answered. Yeah, yes, it was monthly. No problem. No problem at all. As long as they say, I did what you asked me to do. Okay? We had, when I was an instructor, and I had a student would come in for the briefing, because we always brief the trip. Do you know who did the briefing for the more advanced students? I didn't. I used to sit in the chair, the instructor chair, and I would say to the student, I'm going to go out for coffee. You're going to sit in the instructor chair, and you're going to teach me what we're going to do today. Well, they should know. They studied. We're going up in a multi-million-dollar jet. They better know. So I'd sit in their chair, and then I'd ask them questions. I'd say, so when we're pulling up, how many G do we pull? What are we going to do at the top of the turn? What happens if this happens? And they're like, well, sir, it would be this and this and this. And then you go, whoa. Interesting way to teach people, right? Let them teach you. They should know. So these are just little tricks that you learn as you go along with people. You know, how much does the program cost? Well, you should be able to tell me. I don't know. Where would you find that information? But you got to be careful. You don't want to be a smart aleck. If somebody's really struggling, give them help. That's the job of the monitor. I mean, they're looking at 600 links, right? So that's the best thing. Yeah, we could, Brian. I have no problem doing that. Yeah, I'll check my sort of schedule, and we'll probably do the monitor training right here in this room because it's just easier. Right? Good. Are there any other questions about the monitor program? I hope some people decide to come in and give it a try. All you have to do is have some time. And if you're sitting at home, you know, you can earn a lot of extra money becoming a senior monitor because the money that we pay out and the leads and things are real. Okay? Yeah, Ismail, you answer questions. You could answer a question with a question. It's just depends on what the question is. If somebody says, you know, how do I find out about the silver program? You don't ask them a question, you send them to the video. That's right, Kevin, I agree. Are there any questions? Does anybody have any questions or anything about anything? So for the monitors also, ask people to become monitors. I can actually put that link up too. You know, this link here for the monitor program details. You know, this link right here. So if somebody's interested in the monitor program, I'll add it right now. Very easy to do. Add one here, and it's just going to call it monitor program details. So you find it under M, and there it is. And that way, if you're a monitor on duty and somebody says, I want to know about the monitor program, just give them that link. Okay? And of course, we want the link for people to be able to sign up into the Platinum program. So I'm going to add that now too. I'll just do it on by the screen here. So order the Platinum membership. This is the link you'll send them to. I just right click on that, copy that. And we're going to call it Associates Link, just to keep it under A, right? Associates Link. And then Platinum order form. There you go, Brian. Bingo. And again, those forms are updated all the time. Meaning, if somebody says, what's a Platinum cost? Just send them to the form. We are always playing around with special deals, special sales, and we don't want the monitors to explode. So we always tell the monitors, go to the order form, you know, to the associate. And if the associate says, well, it says $67, that's the price. You know, just go for it. Let's make the sale. And if anybody says, you know, could we just not know about the sale? Could you imagine going into Walmart? Hi, I'd like a list of everything on sale, please. They'd say, well, it's a telephone book. So there you go. So no, you don't need to go to the order form. You don't need to do anything. You just send people there. Yeah, that's great, Brian. Okay, folks, I'm going to sign off. Wish everybody a great weekend. Again, keep up the great work. Sales are fantastic. And yeah, just like Sandy's saying, Brian, do send that to Sandy. She'll go over it. Make sure that it's perfect. And yeah, the monitor program is probably our most successful program. I'm sure other companies can't believe that it works. Right? I mean, name any of the affiliate programs or affiliate marketing programs that do this. None of them do. I don't know why. I mean, technically it's difficult, but honestly, we've had this monitor program going for like 2 decades now. I know we have. I'm sure it's 2002 we started with Flash Media Server. Anyways, thank you to all monitors. Special thanks to Brian and Linda. Fantastic job. Keeping everybody on their toes, and of course Linda, Paul, and all of you, you know, great work. I'm always in there. I've got you up on my laptop when I'm watching TV, and you know, I don't have the speakers on, but I can see, you know, I can see you over there, and I have one of these computers always up too in the Live Business Center. So you know, cool, pretty neat, and everybody's doing such a great job. So thank you to everyone for that.